Hello and welcome to the Ultimate Racing League, sponsored by upshiftstore.co.uk and digitalmotorsports.com. This is race 3 from round 6 of our BTCC Replica Championship. This is the final round of the season, the final race of the season in fact, coming to you from Dragontail International Raceway. This is the Gardens layout, so let's get straight to the grid. This is reverse positions from race 2. So Potsy in pole position, Firepower second, Ginger in third, Angry Man in fourth, Dan Bailey fifth, Seamus in sixth, Jim Bob seventh, Brian Moncani in eighth, Flash in ninth, TCC in 10th, and Warwolf in 11th. So all these four here are the contenders for promotion. It's just what order they actually finish in, who's going to be champion, who's going to be runner-up. But these are the four that are in contention at the moment, so all four of them at the back, 4 positions. Mix of tyres, as you can see. I'm not going to run through them. You can see for yourself what they are. So let's get to it. In fact, I think we may have lost Pablo for this race, but nevertheless, revs are up, lights are on. And away we go. Potsy leads them off then. Firepower with what looked to be a terrific start from Firepower. Has he got himself up on the inside of Potsy? Not quite, but he's going to be on the inside for this left hand. Only has got there, so Firepower leads him up then. So Firepower. Dan Bailey behind him. Potsy drops that down to third. Ginger fourth. Jim Bob in fifth. Come through this tricky chicane again. So let's see them as they come through here. All a little bit of action there. And Potsy, I think, is out of shape and. When he takes someone else out, I think Seamus might have been involved in that or got tagged up in that as well. So Potsy, unfortunately, goes down to the back. I think he just lost it in the chicane. So bad luck for Potsy. Firepower in the meantime, being hounded by Dan up front. Dan on the inside, I think Dan's got him. He has got him, so Dan Daly then takes up the lead. Firepower won't give up, of course. Look at him right up the back of Dan. Great little section through there, down the hill, and then round these right-handers. But Dan Bailey, Firepower, Ginger into third, so Ginger having a look, see if he can get some good points, runs a bit wide there, but that's okay. So he's chasing down Firepower and Dan Bailey, Jim Bob in fourth, with Brian Moncani right up the back of him, so Brian Moncani's got himself up into 5th place already. So he's made up quite a few spots in the first lap. Ginger runs wide, so Ginger now he's going to be under pressure from Jim Bob and both Jim Bob and Brian Moncani. So Ginger running a bit wide there. Warwolf not far behind them, 2 in 6th. So can Ginger hold them off? So Ginger in podium position at the moment. Obviously very early still, but if he can stay there, he'll be pleased with that. So still in third, Jim Bob though in fourth. Brian Moncani having a look. No, didn't quite get through there. Is Jim Bob going to have a look on Ginger? No, it would have been a bit of a lunge if he had, so well played through there. Good, well driven. Brian Moncani gets through though on Jim Bob. And now he's going to be chasing down Ginger. He's pulls out, gets himself on the inside, so Brian Moncani having a look to get himself up into third, and he's already done that before they reach the corner. Jim Bob having a dive up there. What a move, but he's surely not going to stop that. He isn't. Well, he went for it. It didn't quite work out, but he didn't actually lose too much. In fact, he comes back in the same position that he was before that attempt. He went for it. He went diving down the inside. The gap was there. He went for it, but it didn't quite work out. So unlucky. Warwolf then in 6th. Jim Bob runs wide again. In fact, all of them ran wide. Ginger went wide. Jim Bob went wide as well. And again from Ginger. And he's all over the shop again now. And I don't know whether that was a result of the earlier sort of off, if you like, and he just couldn't control the car, but he's dropped all the way down to 9th, so bad luck from Ginger. Seamus in 10th, Potsy in 11th. And then back up top then, Dan still out front. How can he hold it out front now? He was out front in race 2 for a little while, and then it just started to drop back a little bit, so let's see. Brian Moncani's got himself up to 2nd, so Brian Moncani fancies it in race 3. After having to slow down after his little error in race 2 with TCC, he lost quite a few points there, even though he did get himself up into 4th. So he's looking for maximum points this time round, especially with his title contenders bagging better points than him, and so he needs to do better than them in this race. And at the moment he's successful in doing that so far. So second for Brian Moncani, trying to chase down Dan. Firepower, still good third place for him. If he can stick with these guys, got a good opportunity to get on the podium for Firepower. TCC closing in with Warwolf behind him too. Oh, Firepower out, gets his back wheels on the sand. It's going to lose him a spot, maybe two if Warwolf's there. No, he's too far back, but he's lost a spot to TCC, so just pushing a little bit too hard there for Firepower. Gets himself out there on the dirty stuff and just let loose on him. Warwolf in fifth, trying to chase him down. Angry Man in sixth behind with Jim Bob making up the seven. So Warwolf then. Two excellent victories, race 1 and 2. We'll be looking for another one, you know. Of course he will. Angry Man and pits. Jim Bob is coming to the pits. What was that about? Not sure why Jim Bob's coming to the pits, but maybe you've got an issue there. Don't know. We'll pick that up later or in a minute. We'll see what happens to him. But Angry Man is 6th, Flash in 7th. Then Ginger in 8th, and was that Seamus who went off? Yeah, I see some dust and dirt and quick flash of blue go through my eyes, and it was Seamus in 9th. Just pushing a bit hard on turn 1 with Potsy in 10th, and Jim Bobby's in a pit, so I don't know what that's about. Well, he's certainly getting serviced anyway, and so he's going to be at the back, or he is at the back, so yeah, I'm not too sure what that's about. Dan Bailey then up front. Brian Moncani is right on the back of him now, so Brian Moncani's surely going to get first off of Dan. Well, I say surely. That's no disrespect to Dan, of course. But Brian Moncani does look to have a little bit more pace in that Genesis, and he looks for the inside, does he? And he does get there, I think, Brian Moncani. Dan's sticking it out there still, goes wide, but he's going to stay with him, so Brian Moncani does take up the lead, temporarily at least. With TCC watching brief behind them. So Dan, he's on the inside. Can he brake a bit later and get himself? No. So Brian Moncani go wide though. Yes. Back in the lead goes Dan. What another superb race. These boys are really going for it for this, the season finale. And like before, the new season, which starts in a couple of weeks' time, middle of July. So watch out for that. There'll be new cars again, new tracks, some new drivers as well, and TCC goes through, so TCC takes up 2 positions, so while I was waffling on, he's got himself up into the lead. Brian Moncani has got 2nd, so Dan drops back down to 3rd, so TCC then takes up lead there in the Airwaves Ferrari. So as I was saying, the new season starts mid-July, so please keep your eyes checked out on this channel. Warwolf up the inside, so gets himself up the inside of Firepower to 4th place, so Firepower drops down to 5th. Angry Man car, his battered car in 6th. It still looks to be going okay though, mechanically anyway. So that's something at least. Had a good season actually, Angry Man. And then he's started off as you know, coming into this league and took his time to settle in, but he's settled now. He's looking good, and he gets past Firepower actually on the outside. So Firepower drops down to 6th, Angry Man up to 5th. So another good pass from Angry Man. Well done to him. So Firepower 6th, Flash in 7th, with Ginger right behind him. So they head down to turn 1, start of lap 6. So we're going to like the last 7 minutes of the race. Ginger having a look up the inside. He gets there, does he? Can he stop it? He does get there, but can he stop it, Ginger? Well, he sort of parks it at the apex there a little bit, all up on the curb, and he just tags Flash, does he? But Flash, all squiggly wiggly, and yep. Stays there though, Flash in 7th. I think Ginger might have just kind of let him have it a little bit, just because he did tag him, but either way they were both going for a little bit of a ride there. So 7th and 8th battling it out. Seamus is caught up to the back of these as well after them fighting over the curbs. Chucking the dust up. I don't know who that was, probably Ginger. I would have thought Potsy in 10th, and yeah, I think he's had a bit of an off because he's just slowed down and just got going again, so he's had some off there. And actually we have lost Jim Bob, so Jim Bob went into the pits and something happened, he's not returned. Perhaps he did have a mechanical failure, had to be put into the garage, the car couldn't come back out, and so unlucky for Jim Bob. So TCC then, he's looking for victory then in race 3. So it doesn't look like Warwolf is going to get his hat-trick here, his 3 wins on the trot tonight. He's had a good night nevertheless. TCC though, and Brian Moncani in 2nd. With some good points that they're going to get here. Dan in 3rd, and he's looking pretty comfortable there, so he could get himself on the podium as things stand. 5 minutes left of the race, so at the moment he's in a good position to get that 3rd place. And Warwolf not too far behind him, but he's got himself to 4th, and there's Dan in the foreground now. Angry Man, he seems to be sticking with Warwolf, and yeah, he's certainly looking like he's got a bit of pace in that RCZ here in race 3, even though it is battered and bruised. And then Firepower behind them in 6th, so Firepower on a good race as well. 6th place in the Aston Martin. Flash 7th, Ginger 8th. Is that battle still going on? It does still rage on there, but still as they were. So nothing changes there. Seamus 9th, Potsy in 10th still. Back up top, TCC there. Brian Moncani 2nd. Then Bailey 3rd. Kind of stabilised a little bit up there. In fact, it's all stabilised. I think the closest battle at the moment, if you call it a battle, is Flash and Ginger, really. They're the closest cars that are together. Everyone else is quite spread out and quite even. A Warwolf 4th, Angry Man 5th. Angry Man is definitely catching Warwolf though. Firepower not far off them too in 6th. So head down the back straight. It's the tight hairpin, 1st, 2nd gear hairpin. Flash and Ginger still at it. Seamus in the background. Nice and clean through there, guys. So settle down now this race. Ginger 8th, Seamus 9th. So Seamus actually dropped back, so Seamus must have an issue because he was fighting up in about 6th place, I think. 5th or 6th actually. So yeah, something's happened to Seamus, got himself back down to 9th, so bad luck for him there. Potsy in 10th. So back at the top then, we've got TCC as he crosses line for start lap 9. So we should have at least another 2 laps, or at least TCC should, and the front guys should get this lap and another one, I think, in. Some of the others may not, but depending on where they cross the line as the flag comes out. Brian Moncani then, I think he has now settled for 2nd. I don't think he's going to be catching TCC. He's quite a way up in front of him. Famous last words, and probably put the commentator's curse on him now, but know what I've liked in the past. But no, looks pretty comfortable there. Not far behind though is Brian Moncani. Bailey still there in third. He's being chased down by Warwolf though, as you can see. There's the gap. About the same really between Brian Moncani and TCC, and Dan and Warwolf. And then Angry Man 5th, Firepower 6th, Ginger 7th, Flash in 8th. So Flash losing some points here compared with his rivals at the moment. But fortunately he got some relatively good points in the races 1 and 2. So let's go to the leader again. So TCC coming around the last couple of bends to complete lap 9, and this will be, he will get one more lap in as I thought, so start lap 10. So he's got out there in front, looked pretty comfortable, and Dan hasn't actually got, so he's only actually TCC and Brian Moncani who's got this last lap in. Dan didn't quite make it, so it's going to be TCC out in front at the moment, Brian Moncani second. And then with Dan place, so Dan got third, so good third place points for Dan, well done. Warwolf with 4th place there. Angry Man chasing him down, he did get 5th in the end, so well done to Angry Man. Firepower 6th, great points there for Firepower. Ginger 7th, Flash in 8th, Seamus in 9th, and Potsy in 10th. Just coming over now. So let's just stick with the leaders in. That's your 10 cars, finishers. So TCC, comfortable out front, absolutely no pressure. So going to wrap up and win and take the win on race 3 here tonight in the final race. It's been a great season. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. Can't wait for the next one. I always look forward to the new seasons and have a look at the cars and the tracks and see what the drivers are like. So I'm really looking forward to it. So I hope you are too. Please join me. As always, I enjoy your company too. Round the final left-hander, TCC. Congratulations for victory in race 3. Brian Moncani will get 2nd place, and that is your race 3, guys. Thanks for watching again. So catch me, as I say, in a couple of weeks' time for for the new season, season 12, for round 1. And I'm going to run through the points now. So the final standings, and the champion was Warwolf with 288 points. We've got TCC in 2nd in 264. Flash did make 3rd in 219, and Brian Moncani in 4th in 185. And then Seamus just missed out with Angry Man in 6th place. So well done to everybody. Well done to Warwolf. Congratulations on the championship win there. Then 4 will be going up to League 2, but we will have some new drivers replacing them. So look forward to that. And just another thing to point out for you, just for any watchers here, any listeners, we've got a special event this weekend coming over the Friday and the Saturday. It's a team versus team event. We got the Pro-Ams racing, so an hour endurance race. So we've got the Pro-Ams racing on the Friday evening, and then the pros going for it at the same track on the Saturday evening. It's all coming to you live on YouTube on our main channel, which is URL Ultimate Racing League. So please check that out too, and if you can get us live, then please watch and listen. And if not, I will be doing full coverage of those races afterwards, so you'll be able to catch these on this channel too. So hopefully you'll join us all then, and I'll see you again soon.